best budget e-bikes in 2024 or 2026. First, we have the Tudio starting on the 2000 watt 48 amp 21 amp hour battery. The Tudio can last pretty long on rough it's mainly for dirt riding and riding in the mud. And also, the Tudio takes 8 hours to charge, and 8 hours to 8 and almost, I'm pretty sure it's 8. But the second best e-bike is the Osmo. Or no, the first best e-bike is the Osmo, because the Osmo is 2,600 watts. But yeah, 2,600 watts with a bigger battery than a Tudio. So I prefer a Yasma over a Tudio if you want better performance or better battery life and better torque. You guys probably never heard of this, but it's called Riding Times. And Riding Times is called Riding Times. And Riding Times has the GT54 Pro. And it's the third best because the downside, it's hub motor. Well, here's the downsides for all the bikes. For the GT54, a downside is that it's hub motor, and the hub motor can break decently easily, but it's decently hard to break. I'd prefer it for street riding or riding. You can ride it in the dirt and stuff. You just can't hit big jumps because it'll break. Tudio is great. It's beginner friendly and you can mod it and stuff. So the modability on the Tudio is the best out of almost all e-bikes on my list because it's been out for a while. So, and here's some downside. The downside is the color. You can just paint it and get a different color. And for me, that's basically it. Oh no, and also it doesn't have a headlight. And if you're saying a headlight doesn't matter, imagine you're riding in the dark at night. Imagine you're riding in the dark. That means you wouldn't be able to see anything, which that's easy because you can just buy a headlight off of Amazon. Downsides for the Yasma. I really don't have anything to say about the Yasma because it's honestly a great bike. One thing I think they can improve on is how the turning radius of the handlebars, because it's not that great. And if you turn, you can't turn it very far. I feel like they should improve that to make the turning radius better, so you can turn easier. Here's another bike to add to the list. The Red Star is pretty good. It's really good for modding. You can mod it and you can ride it almost everywhere. Downside, it's hub motor. Well, it's not really a downside, but just hub motors don't last as long as mid-drive motors. But that's still not that big of a deal. Anyway, the Red Star goes around I'm pretty sure it goes 30 to 20 something, and the Red Star has decent suspension with pretty sure it's a 1,600 watt motor, which also helps. Well, it's mainly for street riding or like riding on the sidewalks and other stuff. It can still ride in dirt. It's just not gonna feel at the same as like a Tudio or say Yasma, because the